Life has many aspects, and one of the most important side of it is having a good job. But what is a good job? That's a hard question to answer with one or two words because every person has his or her own perspective in answering this question. Some people see a good job as having a good incomes and others look at having short working hours. Job is a very important aspect of one's career. In other words, our jobs will decide relationships and social circles that illustrate how effective it is to choose the right career path. We have aspired to be one or the other since a young age. As a student of food biotechnology, two jobs we choose that are suitable with our course are food technologies and halal executive. First, as a food technologist, this job to make sure food products are produced safely and legally. We could be involved in developing the manufacturing processes and recipes of food and drink products and may work on existing and newly discovered ingredients to even new recipes and concepts. We will often work closely with the product development team to help deliver factory-ready recipes based on the development kitchen sample. Some food technologists are involved in conducting experiments and producing sample products, as well as designing the processes and machinery for making products with a consistent flavor, color, and texture in large quantity. Food technologies also requires certificates such as good manufacturing practice and hazard analysis and critical control points, while for halal executive works require a certificate of halal executive program that give priority Muslim in doing this work. Moreover, we will benefit from having a good related degree for entry into this area of work. There are several subject study can be related to this work such as food nutrition and health, food science and food technology. Works experience in the food manufacturing industry also is advantageous. We need to try to gain as much practical experience as possible and volunteering for projects to provide valuable experience.
Next, we are going to continue the discussion with the career as a halal executive. Before we go any further, what is actually a halal executive? Halal executives are the ones who are required to execute explicitly the halal product by conducting halal control that engage in the conformity assessment and halal certification of products in the food, chemical, pharmaceutical, cosmetics, and logistic industries. Others may assume that being a halal executive does not relate to the course food biotechnology, but the evidence suggests that in order to be a halal executive, it requires the graduates to attend the halal executive program, which recommended specifically to the student pursuing in food technology and biotechnology. This is due to the foundation needed to become a halal executive have already been learned by the students of the course. For example, the subject biostatistics, biochemistry, and food chemistry that is clearly very important when we work as a halal executive, where it needs us to deal with the ingredients used in the manufacture of the products. For example, in the production of cosmetics. The knowledge of the graduates about each material used is very important so the halal executive can identify the ingredients that is harmful to the users and does not meet with the halal criteria that have been set by JAKIM. This way, the Muslim that uses this product don't have to be worried about consuming or using anything that is forbidden in Islam. For example, the sale of a pig. On top of that, due to the rapidly developing industries, the demand for halal executive nowadays is very high. So we as graduates have abundant of opportunities to grab. However, being demanded in many places does not give the license for us to do our work as halal executive on a whim. Since halal executive needs to be very strict and responsible in upholding their job in restricting prohibited materials in any products Otherwise, the consumers will have to bear the consequences for consuming and using such dangerous and harmful substances.
Therefore, I strongly recommend the graduates of food biotechnology to consider being a halal executive as a choice of career path you can take in the future. As a closure, it is very crucial to always remember that although we, as a graduates of food biotechnology, has wide choices of career path to take, like food technologist and halal executive, the fact where it requires an important and specific qualifications and huge preparation of physical and mental must not be taken lightly. The graduates must also do some research regarding their career path that they want to take before putting it into the consideration. Therefore, it is strongly advised for us to focus and prepare ourselves to its fullest so we can pursue our ambition and achieve the dream life we have been aiming in the future.